Hello everyone. The title of today's lecture is to find an irrational number between two given rational numbers. So, what is the situation that we are having two rational numbers and we are interested to find an irrational number lying between them. To understand the today's lecture, there is some prerequisite, that is, you should already know what is an irrational number. To understand the concept, I have taken two rational numbers 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. I ask you to pause the video and try to first find their decimal representations. If you do the calculations, you will observe that the decimal representations comes out to be 0.142857, and this vertical bar over this, it means that this block of digits is repeating again and again in this non-terminating decimal representation. Similarly, if you do the similar calculation, here you are going to find this is the respective quantity corresponding to this rational number. Now we are interested to find an irrational number lying between these two decimal representations. So if you recall, an irrational number was a non-terminating, non-recurring decimal representation. What it was? Suppose I call my x, this is my irrational number which I am interested to find, then this x should be a non-terminating, non-recurring. Recurring means repeating. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimal. So that's all. We have to just satisfy this condition in order to find that irrational number which is lying between these two. So you just take any number, the terms of whose decimal representation are bigger than this decimal representation, that is, the digits of that irrational number should be greater than this and should be less than this decimal, these numbers in this decimal representation, because that decimal, that irrational number has to lie between the two. It should follow this condition that it should not repeat, that the terms of the decimal representation should not repeat, they should not follow any pattern like this. Here if you see, these blocks of digits are repeating, and that particular case, in that irrational number, those digits should not repeat. So let's take an example. If now I just change my starting number 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 7, 2, 1, and so on. So this is just one particular decimal representation which I have chosen randomly, of course, and it lies between the two. And if you see, it is non-terminating and non-recurring. There is no repetition in the digits. So it is one irrational number which is lying between these two rational numbers. Similarly, you can find infinite number of irrational numbers lying between given any two rational numbers. So what you have to do basically, first you have to find the decimal representations corresponding to the rational numbers and just find a number which is non-terminating and non-repeating, which is your required irrational numbers. So we have understood the today's lecture. In the coming lecture, we are going to study what are the operations possible on the real numbers.